To make these panettone muffins, the day before, you want to cut up 1.5 cups of assorted dried fruit. I'm going to start with a few apricots, dried. None of this is candy. It's all natural. It's not that cherry. It's not peel. There's no food colorings or anything like that in it. Now, this is a muffin version of the traditional panettone bread that's made with yeast and done in a large pan. But these are a smaller size, and you don't have to use yeast in them. You just use baking powder. I'll fill this up with cranberries now. Get a few more cranberries, put them in there. Okay, and now to finish it, I'll grab 1/2 cup of golden raisins. I much prefer these in panettone to the dark raisins. But if you don't have any, Hubs was sweet enough to go get some specifically for this. If you don't have any on hand, go ahead and use the dark. But if you got some shopping to do, just go and get a few. You only need about 1/2 cup of these. After that, you're going to use either rum, orange juice, or a mixture of the two. And you're going to give it 1/4 cup. Okay, we're going to stir that up. Wrap it and pop it in the fridge until tomorrow, which is when we'll let the rum soak into all the fruit. And then tomorrow we'll go ahead and make our muffins. These little gems at HomeSense, and they look like panettone bread surrounds, only in small sizes. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take 4 tablespoons of butter, and we're going to mix it up with 2 tablespoons of oil. Then I'm going to add 2/3 cup of white sugar. Now we're going to put in 2 eggs. Here is the stuff that makes this panettone. I'm butchering all the pronunciations I know. I would call this Fior di Sicilia, and it is a very strong citrus flavor. Okay, you need to have that. We got it in Canada at Superstore. Okay, I'm going to put in a 1/4 teaspoon of that. It smells so good. Now this is to taste. You can add more or less. And then I'm going to add a teaspoon of real vanilla extract. We're going to mix that up together. And we're going to put that aside. I have 2 1/4 cups, or about 2 1/4 cups of flour. And then I'm going to add baking powder. and some salt, half a teaspoon of salt. Okay, now I'm just going to take that and whisk it up real well to make sure that's all dissipated well in the flour. So that's our dry ingredients. So now we're going to go back and we're going to take our wet ingredients and our dry ingredients and we're going to blend them together. We're going to start by adding half of the flour. Then we're going to add the milk, 2/3 of a cup of milk. And the remaining flour. Now the last thing we're going to do is we're going to add all that yummy soaked fruit that we did yesterday. Remember, that was 1.5 cups of soaked fruit done mixed up with either juice or rum. I'm going to stir it up just a little bit and the whole thing goes in there. It just smells so good. I wish we had smell-o-vision sometimes. Okay, I like to use a cookie scoop for this. Okay, you take just a small bit, put in each one. Make sure I have enough for all 12. These are so delicious and special to have during the holiday season when you got company staying over to having them for breakfast. It's just so nice to have it something you don't have to make. You just say, here's coffee and here's some Panettone muffins. And they'll be thankful and you've got no cooking to do. And now that I've got them all done, I'm going to take what's left in here and I'm going to divide it to make them all the same as full as the rest as I can. Okay, I'm just going to take the smaller ones and give them a little bit more. So off camera, I emptied out my bowl with all that yummy goodness as much as I could. And then spread the dough in each one of these. I'm going to put them in the oven really quickly now. I just smoothed out the tops of the dough a little bit. And now we'll go ahead and we'll pop them in the oven. Oh, and do dishes. It looks so good. And then I'm going to take each one immediately and sprinkle it with this white sparkling sugar. Because I didn't want to butter these cups ahead, I was a little bit concerned about how they would come out. But look, they come out quite well. See? So here's our muffins, all good to go. They're moist and delicious. Look at how good that looks. Anyway, I'll give you some more pictures at the end.